Welcome to the Deep Dive. We're here to really unpack complex ideas and give you those useful takeaways. Today we're diving into something from linguistics, actually, a tool that gives you, well, incredible precision for thinking about the future. It's the future perfect tense. Our source material for this is excerpts from Future Perfect Tense. And our mission today, it's not just about, defining it. We want to really get into how understanding this can fundamentally change how you approach planning, how you set goals. Forget just thinking about what will happen. We're exploring the, let's say, strategic edge you get from framing what will have happened. So maybe you can kick us off. What's the basic idea our source gives us for this tense?
Yeah, absolutely. What's interesting is how the source just gets straight to it. It defines the future perfect as being fundamentally about a completed future. It really stresses that we're talking about an action that will be clearly done by a future time.
Done by a future time.
Exactly. So it's not just something happening in the future. It's the completion, the finalization of it happening at or, before a specific point down the road. It's more than just grammar, really. It's kind of a framework for looking ahead.
Okay, so let me see if I'm getting this right. It's like projecting yourself forward mentally and then looking back at something that's already finished from that future point. Like the difference between saying, I will write the report versus I will have written the report by Friday.
Precisely.
That second one, it feels much more solid, concrete. But, for our listeners who are probably familiar with these tenses already, is this just about being clearer, or is there some kind of deeper cognitive thing going on when we think like this?
That's a really good point. Clarity is definitely a big part of it, yes. But I think the deeper value is how it shapes our mental models, When you actually say something will have been completed in the future, it sort of creates the psychological anchor.
An anchor.
Yeah. You're not just saying you intend to do it. You're kind of establishing it as a future fact. Almost. Think about like project management. If you say, by Q4, we will have launched the new product. That's not just predicting. It's like declaring a finished state, isn't it? And that can maybe subtly but still powerfully influence how people behave, push them towards getting it done.
I see that. Yeah. It's almost like reverse engineering your plan from the finish line. Instead of, I'll try to finish it, it becomes, it will have been finished. That feels different. But, sometimes people just use the simple future, and the context makes it clear enough, right?
Yeah.
Are there times when the future perfect really clears up confusion that the simple future might actually cause?
Oh, absolutely. That subtle difference. It often matters most when you're dealing with sequences of events or dependencies. For instance, by the time you arrive, I will have left.
Right.
That makes it perfectly clear. My leaving happens before you get there. But if I just said, by the time you arrive, I will leave, well, it's a bit ambiguous, isn't it?
Yeah, am I leaving as I arrive or after?
Yeah. Exactly. The future perfect nails down that the action is finished before that second future moment. It's that precision in sequencing. People might overlook it, but think about legal documents or complex logistics planning. The order things happen in is crucial there.
Okay, so it's maybe less about everyday chat and more critical in situations where the exact timing and completion state really, really matter, getting that kind of watertight clarity. I'm just thinking how many times I've seen mix-ups because someone just said something would happen around a certain time, not that it had to be finished by then.
Precisely. And this kind of precision isn't just for formal stuff. It can sharpen your own personal planning too. When you mentally state, by the end of this month, I will have mastered the basics of this skill, you're setting a very clear internal target. It shifts a vague goal into something concrete, a future state that's already achieved, which you can then work back from. This whole done by a future time idea helps you define what success looks like ahead of time.
Yeah. This whole deep dive really shows the hidden power packed into what might seem like just another rule you learn in language class. So let's sort of wrap this up. The main takeaway we've explored today is that the future perfect tense is specifically about actions framed as done by a future time. It's not just about what will be going on, but what will be finished, completed.
Exactly. It might seem like a technical point of grammar, but it actually offers quite powerful strategic foresight. It lets us mentally tick things off, finalize tasks or events even before they actually happen. It gives you a really solid framework for picturing future certainties and planning out the sequence of actions carefully.
So a final thought for you listening as you plan out your next week, or maybe even a bigger project. Think about this. How much more effective could your planning be if you focus not just on what you will do, but on what you will have already accomplished by a certain future date? what possibilities might open up when you start framing your goals as, well, already completed successes. Something to mull over. We'll catch you on the next deep dive.